Now, there is an urgent call for lawmakers on Capitol Hill to broker a deal in order to avert a government shutdown in less than 2 weeks. Doubts are growing on whether warring factions of the Republican majority in the House can work through their differences before they run out of money at the end of next week. ABC's Faith Abube explains where Congress stands.
Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy scrambling to corral enough members of his own party to pass several spending bills as the clock ticks towards a potential government shutdown. Deep divisions among House Republicans increasingly threatening what could be one of the largest government shutdowns in U.S. history. That is, if lawmakers are unable to approve new funding for government agencies by September 30th.
It's not September 30th. The game is not over, so we continue to work through it. And I've been at this place many times before, and we're going to solve this problem.
But on Tuesday, House Republicans could not muster the votes to pass their own defense spending bill after 5 hardliners blocked the measure from advancing. Lawmakers now have less than 2 weeks to pass 12 appropriation bills or approve a temporary funding patch called a continuing resolution to keep the federal government running.
I thought the era of continuing resolutions was over.
Ultra-conservative Republican lawmakers remain steadfast in their demands for deeper spending cuts and stricter border policies, both unlikely to pass the Democratic-controlled Senate or be signed into law by President Biden.
The last thing we want to do is go backwards and have a shutdown.
Overnight, the White House sounding the alarm about the financial and emotional hardship a shutdown would cause many Americans, including forcing as many as 4 million government workers, along with military troops and law enforcement agents, to work without pay. Money to fund disaster relief could run low, and 10,000 children would lose access to Head Start.
We're pulling for the Speaker and hoping we can move forward.
And while a shutdown would be devastating, essential government services would continue. Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and the U.S. Postal Service would not be impacted. But both Democratic and Republican lawmakers have said they want to avoid a shutdown. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.